catch up with me, Steve? Yes, I have a quest, a mission, a journey to complete. Steve! Okay, yeah, it saddens me that I've got to leave you. But you've left me no choice, you've abandoned me. I can't just sit around waiting. This is Mark with a C. Welcome back to our journey through Journey. As you see there, I've just got a new trophy. I didn't actually read what it was. Might have a brief look at the trophies I've managed to gather for this game at the end and see how I achieved them. It's the one thing that always confuses me with trophies. Sometimes they're not obvious what they are and how you got them. But I suppose it's not really important. I got a trophy, yay, what's it for? Who cares, I got one. Right, I'm gonna, as with the mode of the game so far, head to the light. Unless it flies and beeps at you, head to the light. Oh, I've probably had to cut that out, but I've just had a bit of a cough. Oh, here's some more of our under the water feeling here. Oh look, a glyph. Let's go over. Get this. If you had watched the last one, or the previous two, you may remember that we made a companion in the 2 videos ago, I think. We lost a companion in the next one. It was their own fault though, they just sat there. Good old Steve. I wonder if we'll see him again, or another friend. Yes, that's one thing I haven't mentioned. Right, you get a symbol. Oh. When you do, let's go over here a second, out of the way, their way. When I do the sing, that symbol is unique to me. I mean, there's a finite of combinations that symbol can be in. If you go back and look at the symbols that Steve may have produced when he was singing, it would have been slightly different, if not completely different. So you kind of recognise, so I should, if I believe it was 4 L's or 4 inverted L's, like in the 4 corners, and so yeah, you can tell if you've bumped into the same person that you've already met. Lovely. Right, let's light these up. Some more jellyfish there. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking at these images. See, that's the thing, another thing about this game. There's no explanation to what's going on, so it's down to the player. So you're listening to my ramblings and what I think is going on in the game. I might be completely wrong, but who's to say who's wrong and who's right? I believe the creators of the game, That Game Studio, this was their plan. You know, it's just go forward, make of it what you will. Is that a glyph? I believe that's a glyph, so I'm going to go over. We may have to do a little bit of climbing. I don't want to waste too much time chasing things. How do we get it? Aha! If I can avoid it, but I mean, if it's right there, I might as well, innit? There's no harm in it. Right, can I get to this one before my... yes! Right, I need to get up to this next light. I think I can go all the way without the help of them. Right, lovely. What's refilling my flag though? Is it this picture? I think these images are telling the story so far. I'm not going to, but if you want to have a look at the story... oh. If you want to have a look at the story so far, you can always rewind and go back to... do I get on this? Yeah. Rewind and go back to where I've unlocked those previous... wow. It's like I'm riding him, but I'm not. Him. But yeah, those previous images, they'll tell you about our journey so far. One of them had 2 travellers on it, so that's probably when I met Steve. So if I'm right, the next one, or one of the next 2, that one I'm heading to, should have only 1 traveller on it because Steve left. On we go. Let's have a look. How many travellers we got in this one? Just 1. It's just me on my own. This is a great... oh, is there a glyph in there? I'm gonna go in. What's that? Oh, those are the jellyfish. Right, let's get this glyph, and we'll travel onwards and upwards. Or in this case, upwards and onwards. Where were we going? This way, weren't we? So I'm pressing X. I'm sort of... when I'm in this cloud, see that? It does look like underwater. But when I'm in this cloud, I sort of float. Ah, I think that's what's refilling my... let's just have a quick look. Now I know that ribbon will refill, that bridge will refill my ribbon. So if I drop in, yes, it's the sea, the cloud, the sea cloud that's refilling. Oh, more bridge. It's refilling my scarf, giving me more flying ability. At the moment I'm just speeding round as more bridges are formed. Nearly missed this one. Well done, Mark, for not missing it. I'm going round in circles, but I am getting higher. I believe I need to go to this one next. I would like to meet Steve again, or another companion. Oh. See, now, that's telling me there's 2 companions again. Right, we're going to look at this picture and try and work out what part of the journey this was in. My screen will not turn around at the moment. Bear with me, I'm gonna... there. My camera wouldn't turn. Oh, you're kidding. How do you light it back up? You... I see a white cloud. There! Is it Steve? Steve, are you back? Sing to me, Steve. 4 L's. There's someone else. It's not Steve. Steve, you look like Steve. What's your name then? I shall call you... it's not Steve. It's Bob. I recognise that scarf anywhere. Good old Bob. So that must have been why there were 2 in that last image, because I've just met Bob. You can see him anywhere. Ow. There's our forefathers. Oh, forefather. There's only me stood there though. Oh, what are we looking at? Okay, that's the beginning. That's the mountain, the hill that we started on. And there's our 3 bridges that we had to build, or 4. There's our flying carpet friends. There's my companion. There's Steve, look, as we went underground and he left me to fight the robot worms. We've climbed up that tower and there's 2 of us again, because that's me and Bob. And it looks like we're nearly at the mountain. You can see the joy in my face there, my traveller's face. The traveller looks weak in the picture. I'm sure we'll get through. So, another cutscene, another story, another forefather or elder, or sage, or oracle, or mother. Another exit. Oh, there's Bob again. It looks like yet again I get to finish another video with a new companion as we run along side by side to the bright light, the snowy light that waits outside. I'll see you next time for our next stage of the journey. That's right, Bob. Bye bye. Bye, Bob. Bye bye. Oh. Love you. Beside me is Bob. Oh, this carpet creature just died in front of us. Oh, no. I don't want to see them again, thanks. I shall be using Bob as a traveller's shield. These pillars act as pillars. We saved him. Well done, Steve. Oh, I've just called you Steve, Bob.